Hello children, today we'll do this poem which is from your Unit 10, Class 3 English, How Creatures Move. So you know students that different creatures, whether it's animals, birds or worms, even they move. So what we will do, we'll do a word by word reading of the poem, explanation followed by word meaning and sentence formation. So how creatures move, so you know that all living organisms, whether it is birds, flies, worms, insects, or animals like cat, dog, etc., they all move from one place to another, and their movement is very typical. Like they have different ways of moving. So, lion walks on padded paws. The squirrel leaps from limb to limb, while the flies can crawl straight up a wall and seals can dive and swim. So, lion is walking. You can see in the picture also. Lion is walking and it is walking on the padded paws. What are padded paws? I'll show you the picture of that also. It is actually, cushioned paws with which it is able to, easily walk on thorns or the rocks which is there in the forest. If you see the squirrel is actually jumping from her feet towards its hand. So here we cannot say it feet or hand, we say them limbs. So from one limb to another, the squirrel is actually jumping. So the word is leap, from limb to limb. Then we see flies. Flies can crawl. Crawl means making small movements with tiny feet. So there you know that flies or other insects have very tiny feet. So what they do crawling, and they crawl straight up a wall or any surface. While you can see the body of seals, they have a very slimy, slippery body with fins and a tail, with the help of which they can dive into the water and they can swim easily. So you note down these specific movements like leaps, walks, crawl, dive and swim, and you see with which they do it, like padded paws or limb to limb, like that. So we have to be, what we are learning here, the various very typical sort of movements which are made by different animals because they have different kind of organs. So we'll move to the next paragraph then. The worms he wiggle all around, the monkey swings by his tail, and birds may hop upon the ground and spread their wings and sail. So what is this going on? The worm, he wiggles all around. Wiggles means they have certain muscles with which they contract themselves and then stretch. So you can see in the picture also, the worm is, once it is contracting and then it is stretching. So with this contraction and stretching, they are able to move. And this movement we call wiggles. Likewise, you can see the monkey, he is... although here in the picture he is holding with the stem with his hand, he can swing along his tail also. So they can hold the stem with the help of their tail and they can simply swing with that. And birds may hop up on the ground. So with the help of their feet, they are able to hop. It's like a small jump. Maybe I'll share that movement later. Or spread their wings and sail. So sometimes you have seen certain birds very high up, like eagles. They are able to simply spread their wings and they are sailing. They are not flapping their wings. So that is called sail. So different kind of movements we have covered: wiggles, swings, hop, and then sail. So these words you should take note of, and also Enjoy the movement which is shown in the pictures. And now we will move to the next paragraph. But boys and girls have much more fun. They leap and dance and walk and run. So boys and girls have more fun. Why they have more fun? Because they can do even more type of movements. Like they can leap also, they can dance also, they can walk and they can run. So unlike other animals who used to do one movement only, they are able to do more number of movements. So they can leap, so they can jump from one limb to other. Likewise, they can hop also at one place, and they can dance and they can run. So and further see, they are singing also. Now we'll move to the word meanings. What is padded? We have seen the padded paws. So here you can see the padded paw, where containing a layer of soft material used for protection. So beneath the feet there is a soft material. The lion walks on the padded paws. This can be the sentence. Next is limb, an arm or a leg. So we said limb to limb, no? So from one arm to the other leg. The monkey walks on tree with their limbs. Crawl. Crawl means to walk slowly using hand and knees like the babies do. Babies crawl before they walk. This can be the sentence. Next is dive. To jump into the water. Tom learned to dive when he was 5. So this kind of jumping is called dive. Wiggles. We used it for the insects. To move from up and down or side to side. So up and down. Harsh wiggles his eyebrows looking at the cake. So